Hey y'all, so it's actually the next day from when I recorded this video, and when I was editing the video I realized I kind of made it sound like these CEOs be dragging influencers all the time, and that ain't what I meant. So I just had to put this disclaimer out there that it only takes one time for me. I saw the CEOs drag influencers one time and that was enough for me, so I'm no longer supporting these brands. So y'all ready? Let's get into it.
Perfect. Perfect.
Hey sweet babies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Y'all, this video is going to be about brands that I am no longer supporting. Now, disclaimer, I am in no way, shape, or form telling you not to support these brands. You spend your coin where you want, you support who you want, that's all good. I'm just letting you know why I'm no longer supporting these brands. The crazy part about it is most of the brands that I'm no longer supporting in this video, it's not even because of the products, it's because the CEOs done lost their damn minds. What triggered this video is somebody asked me, am I going to be reviewing a new line from one of these brands? And the answer is hell no. And if anybody asks me, am I reviewing anything from these brands in the future, I can just send them the link to this video so that they know why I'm no longer supporting these brands. So first we're going to start off with who? Mayel. Now, if you've been under a rock and don't know the whole debacle with Mayel, is when the rice water line came out, an influencer did a review and she really didn't care for the product. She didn't even drag the product. She was like, you know, hey, these really don't work for me. I don't really like them. And the CEO got all in her comments and was going back and forth with her. I mean, the husband was calling the girl. It was like a whole big to-do. And I was like, oh, I was appalled. But the rice water line was trash. Like, it just was. Like, you're a CEO of a multi-million-dollar company. Like, how did this even get on your desk? Like, how did anybody even tell you about this? Like, you should have never even seen that review. You know what I'm saying? But that just goes to show the power that influencers have, because you ain't just go off on her like that if you didn't care. And had I not been an influencer, I don't know if I would have took it to heart as much, but since I am an influencer and that could have been me that she was coming at, I was like, oh no, I can no longer support that brand, because honey, if she would have came at me going back and forth, that's why I'm just no longer supporting Mayel. And it hurts my heart because she had one of my favorite deep conditioners, but bye girl. Next is the Do. Girl. And I just can't rock with her no more because I don't like how she be on Instagram like belittling influencers, downplaying influencers. Like, she's like, well, I'm a licensed cosmetologist and I've touched thousands of heads, and influencers, they don't know what they're talking about. They've only done just their hair and boo boo bob. Okay, let's take it here. I'm not going to take away from her license or her education or, you know, her touching thousands. I'm not going to do that. I went to cosmetology school. I was like 200 hours short of finishing. Something happened in my life and I could not finish. So I'm not going to take away from her education and her license. You know, I'm not going to do that. However, let's be clear, sweetie. Honey, when your consumers, they want a recommendation, review, suggestion, opinion, they ain't calling you at the shop, girl. They is going to YouTube to the influencers to see how they like the products on their one head. Like, I need you to relax. It's the disrespect and ungratefulness for me. Like, what's the matter with you? Because y'all ain't sending nobody no free products. Y'all ain't sponsoring nobody. So the fact that people are out here reviewing your products for free and you just talking about how they don't know what they talking about, like, girl, you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Since you like 90s music and all of that, honey, I can get with you on the 90s music because I'm an 80s baby, so. You have one of my favorite gels, but the fact that you just be on here dragging influencers, I can no longer support your brand, girl. Peace out. Girl, next is Ottawa. Lord Jesus. Girl, she be on Instagram dragging influencers if they say her products are pricey or if they don't like her products. We'll review the products and say, you know, this is the price, and they be like, girl, I could just get so-and-so product for cheaper. You know what I'm saying? So we have to put that disclaimer out there to let them know this is a little pricier than what you guys are normally used to. It's because a lot of the type 4 girls is not going to Sephora paying $20 for shampoo. They just not finna do it. You know what I'm saying? So we give them that disclaimer, but the fact that you mad because somebody say that, like, girl, and then the fact that you are mad because people don't like your products. Now, I get it. This is your baby. This is your only line. I get it. Unlike Mayel, she got several lines. I get that. But this one is your baby. And I get it. You might be very defensive about your baby. But everybody's not going to like your baby. And you just downplay and dog influencers in general. And that's messed up. And it's like, we've been doing this stuff for free for you. And you ain't sending nobody no product all like that. You ain't sponsoring nobody. So, like, how could you be mad at free promotion? It's so many other people that like your products, and you talking about these couple other people that don't like your products, but you dragging influencers in general. Girl, I can no longer rock with Ottawa. Girl, bah. The behavior of the CEOs is just not CEO behavior. Like, y'all CEOs, y'all a trip. Ungrateful and disrespectful at times, but y'all is the trip. So, hey, I can no longer support those brands based on the actions of the CEO. So now moving on to some brands I'm no longer supporting because of their products. Okay, this is future Denise again. Girl, I woke up like, how can you talk about a brand that you're not supporting based on the products and not include TPH? Woo, child. Now, a lot of my OG subscribers are here because of the TPH products. Like, that review I did, I dragged those products. Like, I have never in my life used products that bad. They were terrible, girl. I didn't even know that you could take products back to the store, but when y'all told me that from that TPH review, I was on the first thing smoking to Target to take them back. I think I said in the video I feel like I had been robbed. Yes, and I wanted my money back. So the TPH products, honey, had me in the Sahara Desert and the North Pole all in one wash day. No moisture, and the flakes were ridiculous. When I say I was in Aspen, honey, I was in Aspen. Like, girl, I will never use TPH ever again. I'll put that video in the card so y'all can check it out. You don't even gotta watch the whole video. Just go to the 8 minutes in, girl, and you just gonna see that it was a mess. So yeah, but Taraji wasn't under my video talking crazy. She wasn't dragging influencers online, so some of those CEOs could take notes. Okay, let's get into the rest of the brands, which would first up would be Shea Moisture. Now let's be clear, Shea Moisture is like a freshman brand. It's like the brand you try when you're just starting to get into the natural hair game, just starting to learn your hair. You know, Shea Moisture is one of them brands you go to first. It's affordable. It's always in the beauty supply store, and that's where you try. I get it. I did the same thing, girl. But Shea Moisture, every time they put out something good, they want to discontinue it and then keep coming out with trash that don't nobody want to use. Like, girl. And I hate that they discontinue all the good stuff. The high porosity line, y'all can bring that on back. You know what I'm saying? Because some of that new stuff y'all coming out with, don't nobody want that, girl. And truth be told, girl, I ain't really checking for Shea Moisture anyway. Like, I done grewed up onto bigger and better hair products, and I just really ain't checking for them no more. So I would no longer be supporting that brand. Lastly will be Eco Styler. Now with Eco Styler, y'all had already canceled Eco Styler and had moved on to Wetline. Wetline was like a big deal when I came in the natural hair game. So I started off with Wetline. Love me some Wetline, girl. Well, I did pick up some Eco Styler, like the black castor oil one. I used that for like slick back ponytails and buns and stuff, and it was cool for that. But I finally used it like in a recent video. I'll leave it up here in the cards, where I tried a big YouTubers combo, and girl, Eco Styler is trash. It's so drying, and it just was not the business. Like, I was like, oh, I see why they canceled this and went on to Wetline, honey. I don't have to purchase Eco Styler like ever again. Like, it's enough for me, dog. So those of y'all that love Eco Styler, more power to you, but I will no longer be supporting that brand. Like, I don't care what kind of gel they come up with, honey. It could have 24 karat gold in it, and I'm just not buying it. So those are the brands that I am no longer supporting. Hopefully I don't have to add to this list, but it is what it is. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.